Yo, it's your main man, E-Vapors, and we are live on CARTALK TV. It's none other than E-Vapors and the co-host Carshow Rail, man. Y'all know we got a special one today. Got a special one today with the legendary Donkmaster, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with Donkmaster, man. So we want to definitely welcome everyone in. And also, we're also going to have NASCAR driver Jesse Iwuji, man. You can't miss this, man. You're in the right place at the right time. So I want to thank all of our family that's dropping in here right now, man. We see Free Smoke is in here. Hey, the real Mr. G Body is in here, man. Come on, man. I see Carshow Rail is in here. It's about to go down, man. So let's make sure we get the stream out live to Facebook on CARTALK TV, YouTube CARTALK TV, man. We're gonna go ahead and send that out now, and then we're gonna bring our host in. So we see that the Donkmaster is in the audience right now, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get him tapped in. Let's go ahead and get him tapped in, man. Make sure everything is good out there on Facebook and YouTube, man. Y'all better buckle your seatbelt for this one. That's the only thing I'm gonna tell you. Buckle your seatbelts right now. All right, let's make sure we got the screen share going, man. Man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Let me scroll down, find Donkmaster in here. All right, we got him right there. We're gonna send that request to get him locked in, and we're gonna start this thing, man. There we go. We send the connection out. Boom. We good to go right there. All right, we're broadcasting live on YouTube. All right, here we go. All right, without further ado, man, it's your main man, E-Vapors, and we about to bring Master into the conversation, man. Here we go.
Yeah, man. What's up, man?
Hold on. I didn't know we was doing stunner shades. Hold on.
I keep the stunner shades on. Man.
I usually sleep with mine, but I said, I'm gonna talk to Donkmaster, so I wasn't looking in his eyes, so I was gonna take mine off.
Oh no, I keep mine on. I can take them off too, but I like to keep them on. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I definitely appreciate you, man, joining CARTALK TV, man. And just to tell you a little bit about CARTALK TV, man, we're all about bringing the car community together and showing people what's behind the scenes of these cars, man, and just our own personal story. Myself, E-Vapors, and my partner, Carshow Rail.
Okay.
We're big on being fathers, being husbands, just being a positive force of nature, man. And then when you sprinkle in cars and just the fun things in life, man, that's why we started CARTALK TV, man. So I appreciate you joining us, man.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And one of the things we like to do, we can't have a show called CARTALK TV and not talk about cars.
Oh no, that's what we're about. That's what it's about.
No doubt, man. So a question that Carshow Rail always asks, man, what was your first car?
My first car is a 1974 Chevrolet Nova, and I still got it today. Matter of fact, I bought that car in 2000. Well, I bought that car, I think, 98, 99, something like that, working at a car wash. It's a 1974 Nova. I still get it. So my first car is a 74 Nova.
No doubt. That's dope, man. And how old were you when you got that car? Was it in school? Was it like
I'm trying to think, man. In 98, let me see. See, now you got me thinking, man. When I got that car, it had to be about, I think I was about, 2000. Yeah, about 19, something like that, about 19. 18, somewhere up in there, yeah. That's first car, my own money, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I'll say one thing, man. I've been watching you for a while, man. And one thing I like about you, bro, is I see the mold one kind of way, right? Here's the mold. I'm seeing you doing things differently, man. You moving differently, man. Tell us a little bit, what makes you break the mold and do the things your own way?
It's really this growth and evolution. You know what I mean? It's like, it depends on who you be around and what you learn to and what you're used to and where you want to go. So just like with me, you know what I mean? I started out at doing one thing, you know what I mean, with the Donkmaster in and out custom brand and all that stuff. And then once other people started seeing it, it started making me want to go to another way. You know what I mean? It's just like, if you riding a bike, you want a car. So you don't care what kind of car it is. You be like, okay, I want a Pinto, or whatever the case, a Nova, whatever the case. You get it, but then you see a Bugatti. You like, hold up, how he get this Bugatti? You know what I'm saying? So it's just really just the evolution, the growth on seeing stuff and being introduced to things. And you know what I mean? Really, that's really all it is. It's just growth and evolution. That's all I've been doing.
Yeah, no doubt. And on the whole car tip, man, like myself, I'm a BMW i8 guy, but I'm naturally a Chevy guy. I had a 2011 Camaro literally after I saw Transformers in 2010.
Oh yeah.
I made a commitment that I wanted to get Bumblebee.
Yeah. You wanted to get it as soon as you see it because you didn't know it existed. So that's another thing. Like when people see stuff that they didn't know existed, it changed your thought. You know what I mean? It changed your mind frame a lot. And what it, you know what I mean? What it do? Just for instance, just like the video game, the Donkmasters 2 that I'm on, the Donkmasters 2, right? They never had a dunk or any kind of old school, you know what I mean, like that on the video game with big wheels on it. So once it's on there, now everybody's starting to see it. Now we're getting phone calls from everybody. See, look at it. You already know what it is. Look at Donkmasters 2 right there. So it's like now that they see big wheels on the video game, now it's possible. And so now it's, you know what I mean, it's something obtainable. So that's what it is. That's what the next focus is. You know what I mean? Everybody's calling about it. They want to be a part of it because, like, right now it's a smash hit. You know what I mean? It's all over the world.
Now, I was going to bring that up a little bit later, man. But look, I got a friend of mine, man. You might know him. I think you know him a little bit. His name is Demonology.
Oh, yeah. I know that slow fella. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. So he told me not to do something, right? But I said, I'm gonna do it anyway.
What's that?
He said, don't drink this.
You better not drink it. Huh? You don't drink that. But it tastes good going down though, but a burn coming out. That's what it do.
So instead of me drinking the Gap sauce, what I'm gonna do is just challenge you on the video game. I think that'd be a little bit safer.
Oh yeah, you can do that too. I can try you on the video game. I'm down for all that. I play that thing all the time, man.
And before I even knew we were going to do an interview, man, I saw you post I saw you post about Door Slammers 2, and I immediately downloaded it because I have some friends that are in the G-Body game, the Donk game, and I said, let me give it a try.
Oh yeah.
So I gave it a try, and I want to say I kind of got addicted because I done actually spent money and got some upgrades. Is that fair?
You gotta go fast. You got to go fast, man. You can't be slow. You know what I'm saying? You can't be slow, man.
But I mean, are people gonna talk about me if I spend me a couple $100 on upgrades on Door Slammers 2? Am I wrong for doing that?
Nah, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? That's just like anything else. You spend money on what you like. You know what I mean? That's just like me. You know what I mean? These shades and whatever else the case may be, I spend money on what I like. That's
Heck yeah.
You see how I keep the tire and run it down the track about 200 feet. I keep the tire in the air about 200 feet.
Okay. So look, we're gonna have to talk about that another time. I'm definitely gonna put a little challenge out there to you, man. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm with that. I'm with all that.
And what's crazy, man? The first time I met you was you drinking. So I almost drunk this Gap sauce. I'm just gonna taste a little bit of it.
Yeah. You see what it tastes like?
It's all right.
Yeah, but it's gonna burn coming out though. I guarantee it's gonna burn.
Hold on.
It's gonna burn coming out now. It's gonna do that.
Hey, Demonology, I'm okay, man. I drunk the Gap sauce.
You ain't drinking the Gap sauce till you run the I-8.
I don't know if you remember, man. I rented the I-8 when I was in Memphis, man, and I caught me a manual Hellcat.
Yeah.
And I caught me a manual Scat Pack.
I was standing right in the middle. I remember all that. That's one thing about me. I'm gonna remember now. I ain't gonna forget none of that. I'm gonna remember that. I guarantee you.
And you know what they called me after I left Memphis, right?
What they call you?
They ain't called me Donkmaster.
What they call you?
They called me King Vapors.
That's what they call you, King Vapors?
They called me King Vapors after I left Memphis, man.
Well, hell, King Vapors.
All right. So we got the Donkmaster, we got King Vapors, and I'm glad I'm talking to you, man, because I'm literally getting into my first G-Body. You know, so what I wanted to ask you was, what would you tell a person like myself getting into the old school body, the old school game, the G-Body? What's maybe 2 or 3 things that you would tell me, do this to your 84 Monte Carlo? Because that's what I'm getting.
Man, sit down and write down everything you want to do to the car. Like, break it down from front to back. Anything you can think of, you know what I mean, motor combinations, what are your goals with the car? You know what I mean, how you want to sit, how you want to drive, what you want to do with the car. That's the main thing. Because, see, like, a lot of times when customers build a car, they be like, hey, I want a 1,500 horsepower motor, but I want to drive from here to California. And then you tell them the price. They're like, well, I might don't want that. So you need to figure out your goals on what you want to do with the car, and then what you're going to do with it, how much you want to spend in it, and you know what I mean, really just write it out, come up with a good solid plan, and kind of figure out what you want to do with it.
So I'm in North Carolina, and I know you're in South Carolina.
Yep.
So you're not that far away. So I only got one thing on my list for my build. I don't know. You think you could help me with my build?
Yeah, I can help you with it. You see what G-Buddy said, Mr. G-Buddy said put a whole blueprint together. You got to put it together. And then
All right,
yeah, I can help you. You know, that ain't no problem. Anytime y'all call me, whatever, I can help you with all that. That's no problem.
so right now I'm working with ARC Motorsports. So I'm gonna send them an email today, and my list says how to beat demonology.
Oh yeah, if you want that at top of the list, I talk to them all the time. You know, I talk to them boys in Maryland. I talk to them all the time.
That's all I want on my list. How to beat demonology on the track.
Oh well, you better have some horsepower. Yeah, I can guarantee you that. He's not slow. He might be kind of old. He can't see that good, but his car fast though. His car pretty fast.
This gap sauce go down real smooth, man. I'm sorry, no disrespect.
Yeah,
this gap sauce go down real smooth. Hold on.
Just wait to just give it a couple hours and see what's going on. There go Arc Motorsports right there. He see what's going on. He drinking gap sauce already.
Yeah,
he drinking gap sauce already.
Already, man. Now something I like to do, man, is tell people history. I think a lot of times we fail because we don't know our own personal history.
Oh yeah.
So I want to share another Black History segment, if you don't mind.
I'm with that. I'm cool with it.
All right, so here's our Black History segment for the day. January 15th, 2015, the first astronaut to hand deliver gap sauce outside of planet Earth was none other than Donkmaster.
That's me right there. Straight from NASA.
So you actually delivered some of this gap sauce.
Hand delivered in the streets of Miami. I went down, me and the team went down there, and we actually hand delivered some gap sauce. And that's how big wheel racing went to all the racetracks all over the United States from that point on.
Gotcha. I love it, man. Now, tell us something about this right here.
That is the Big Wheel Network, right? Okay, so now we've been highly favored and blessed to have assets to do this and to have some big people behind us. Okay, so now we got some big people behind us like Netflix, Amazon Prime. And this is going to give everybody a platform to be seen and heard and to see exclusive content. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes type stuff. It's got an actual series. There's a lot of things going on with it. So tomorrow is launching the actual first video of it. And, you know what I mean? We're going to see what's going on. So this is actually a whole network that we producing. You see how we did the live stream stuff last year at the events? You seen that? What we did at the event and we did it in California? You seen that? Yeah. Okay, so that's when we actually tested the stuff out, see what's going on. We was beta testing everything to see how, you know what I mean, it would go. It's working good, and you know what I mean, it's showing good, and it's working. So now we have the actual Big Wheel Network, and it's rocking. You know what I mean? This is what we about to do. It's a subscriber-based type thing. You know what I mean? Just like Apple Music, Tidal, anything, something like that. But it's all about the Big Wheel thing. So, you know what I mean? It's not just about the stuff that I do or we do over here with In-N-Out Customs or NDRA. It's about the entire community with the Big Wheel Networks, and it's going to showcase all that kind of stuff.
No doubt, man. Oh, yeah. Now, I've seen several banners of yours, and I've seen different partners that you have. I know a big operation like that, man, there's no way you're doing it by yourself. There's no way that you're not sponsored, man. Something I wanted to show you, this helmet. Is this a particular sponsor of yours?
Oh, yeah. So Dose Numbers 2, that's a partner. So some of the stuff we do is sponsorship, and some of the stuff is partnership. So that's a lot of things that we've been working on for the last couple of years, just like Rucci. So Rucci is not a sponsor. He's a partner. You know what I mean? It's a big difference. So like Nitrous Outlet, they're partners. It started off as a sponsorship, but once they saw the angles and stuff that we're going and what we're doing, it turns to partnerships. So if y'all know partnerships, it's, you know what I mean, you're in a better space and you got something, you got a voice to be heard. That's basically what it is.
Yeah. And I think I'm really glad you broke that down. That the difference between a sponsorship and a partnership. I hear people all the time, we're looking for sponsors, but I think it's really important to get those partnerships as well. Let me tell you something that rang in my head a whole lot after I left Memphis and beat a couple guys and got me some race slips in my back pocket.
Oh yeah.
But I did beat some folks. Yeah. This is what's ringing in my head. The NDRA is the only way.
You already know the National Dump Race Association is the first ever of its kind professional big wheel racing league, and that's the only way if you want to be safe, sanctioned, and be able to run at the big facilities. You know what I mean? So the main thing with the NDRA is making it safe for the people, and they guarantee to see racing. So it's, you know what I mean? It's a bad stigma on the big wheel racing stuff. They be like, man, we go see the races, they don't race, or blah 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 blah. But it only happened when Donkmaster or In and Out Custom is not there. Because when we there, we race all day long. You don't care with some of these things. You see what's going on and how they try to portray it. So this way, if we got the NDRA, it's a guaranteed stamp. Y'all will get what y'all will pay for. You know what I mean? Y'all will get what y'all pay for. Simple as that. It's the National Donk Racing Association. And now we got 5 races locked in for the next year. And we have our sponsors and our partners and everything going with it. But, you know what I mean? It's real. You know what I mean? We sat down with the NHRA and the IHRA. And we made the NDRA, and it's something that everybody can benefit for because that's another platform to showcase everything. It's not just like everybody see, you know what I mean, Donkmaster, we got a TV show. Yes, we have a TV show. Yes, we have a large following on social media. You know what I mean? All this stuff is true. There's nothing fake and fiction about it. So now we putting the platform out there for everybody else to excel. So like all the shops, just like Art Motorsports, we're working with Art Motorsports for the NDRA. You know what I mean? We got shops in Florida like Hollywood Customs and DNL Performance and Cut the Check Speed Shop South. Like they are all NDRA approved shops for people who we know can build a car, just like you, right? You said you got your car Art Motorsports, right? Yep. You know they are a good quality shop to work with. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you sent your car there. So us having this platform, the NDRA, now you can just look on the website. You can see, okay, these shops are the ones to go talk to do it. It's as simple as that. It's very simple. It's not hard at all. But that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, man, because again, you know, I've never been into the old school world. You know, I did 20 years in the military, and I just never really had a lot of time to get into those type of things, man. So once I started my journey on trying to find out information on the G bodies and different things, I was met with a lot of resistance. I don't know if they thought I was a spy, but literally, I ran into a few folk that responded, and Art Motorsports was one of them, man. My homeboy named SS Life, and a dude, the real Mr. G Body. Yeah, so I've been getting a lot of feedback from those particular 3, and there've been a few others, man. But I was met with a lot of resistance. Tell me, do you know why that might be?
Because of how you look and how it came about. So like, a lot of things, like, okay, just like anybody else, right? A lot of people never seen a dunk or anything until they seen Donkmaster. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like I'm some big bad man, but you know what I mean? I have accomplished a lot of things, and I did a lot of things that nobody has ever done before. So like when different people who's doctors, lawyers, just like you people in the military, everybody has a phone. They sit on YouTube, they see it, they're like, dang, so who's this fella? What he doing? Dang, he racing that car on big one? How he doing that? You know what I'm saying? So they be asking all those questions, not knowing who built them, who put them together, and stuff like that. So when you go out and look for advice, they're like, man, where you come from? Because they're not used to that kind of person asking for that kind of stuff. So that's another reason why we're doing it, because a lot of people want to get into it. You know what I mean? It is trending. It is something they want to do. It's exciting. You know what I mean? It's real exciting. But as far as you being, you know what I mean, stuff like that to people, it happens. But that's why, you know what I mean, you can go on the NDRE website and click one of them shops, and they can say, hey, come on in, buddy. Come on over here. You ain't got no problem. We ain't got no problem with you, man. We ain't got no problem with you. That's gonna cut out the middleman a lot of different ways, and that's what my goal is for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what my goal is. Yeah. Yeah,
no doubt. So I'm showing a little video right here. You see that car right there?
Oh, that's a Black Blur. That's Black Blur. Tony Bands, Carolina Cantaloupe, Cotton Candy. Oh yeah, that's 06. That's Skittle Pack.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Skittle Pack. Before you talk about the Skittle Pack, do you think I can send Art Motorsports a message and say, line me up with Black Blur?
And Art Motorsports on here, you already know. Art Motorsports know you better have a goddamn duffel bag. You want to line up with the Black Blur. Don't bring no Kroger bag. Don't bring no Publix bag. If you want to, oh, there you go, King Vapor. You better come through, King Vapor. I'm trying to tell you. You want to line up with the Black Bird, you better come through.
But tell us about the Skittle Pack.
Oh, yeah, so the Skittle Pack consists of a different car that we build at In and Out Customs. You know what I mean? Skittle Pack, I can buy it because everybody wanted a different class of car to race. So it got to the point to where I would take the Z06 to the track in 2017-18, and nobody would want to race it. So by me coming up and the team coming up with the Skittle Pack, we just compiled different variations of cars, so that way we can guarantee a race every time we pull up, and then we can race anybody. So that's how we came up with Country C came up with the anybody can get it tour, to where y'all can race anybody anywhere. So that's the reason why we have the Skittle Pack, so that way we have a different selection of people to race.
Also, so Country C said anybody can get it.
Yeah, that was Country C idea. So he came up with the anybody can get it tour. We did that in 2019 and 20 because it was hard for me to find a race. And then
why was it hard for you to find a race?
Oh, cause they know I had our gaps all city, state to state. That, you know what I'm saying? It's you seen it on TV. Exactly. You got something right there. So you seen it, so that they know that the car on wheels is real fast. It's burning a little bit now.
Yeah,
it's gonna bubble a little bit. It's gonna bubble.
Yeah, it is burning a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna start to bubble. It's gonna start to bubble. So that's what we came up with the Skittle Pack. You know what I mean? Just to give people a show. People come to see the cars. You know what I mean? I done had people come to the events where they see the cars on the 18-wheeler pull in, they take a picture with the cars, and they leave. Like, they be like, straight up, bro, I just want to see the Skittle Pack, and I'm gone. They only want to stick around. But then it turned into, okay, let's see them cars actually go down the track, and let's go, because, you know what I mean, it's just how it went.
Yeah, no, I think that's dope, man. I was very, very impressed when I saw the Skittle Pack arrive in Memphis. You know, it came in on the 18-wheeler. It was very impressive. And at the time, me and you was talking in the parking lot for a split second, and then you was having a conversation with a TJ me, that mentor, man.
Yep.
What has that been like, man, to meet the various folks from TJ me, that mentor, the Mod, the Fames, you know, the Demonology, man? What has that been like as far as the YouTube journey, mixing it with what you're doing?
I like it. You know what I mean? I do like it because it's networking, and it's positive networking. And you know what I mean? Just like talking to you, everything is positive. It's always about uplifting everybody else. You know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean, you, right? You got a YouTube channel, I got a YouTube channel. We helping each other. That's what I really like. I don't it's not per se that I'm the king of the dunks, and you know what I mean, whatever the case may be, we still helping each other with the content, with the interviews, whatever the case may be. I like it's a circle of people that's helping each other and helping build each other up. That's the only way we can, you know what I mean, succeed. Is how I see it. Yeah,
and I think that's cool that you said that, man. And literally, after our interview, man, we got a good brother that goes by Jesse Iwuji, man. He's a black NASCAR driver, and you don't hear those terms a lot in the same sentence.
Nah. And as I said, I talked to him about different things. Also, you know what I mean, it's a very small world of actual African-American drag races. So that's another thing. So like another partner of mine, he has AAR, you know what I mean, the African-American Racing Association. I know you've probably seen that a little bit also too. So that's something else that, you know what I mean, be doing, but it's just networking, positive, you know what I mean, moving forward is the best way to do it, man. You know what I mean? You really just got to be out there, talk to people, meet new people, and, you know what I mean, elevate the game. And that's the name of the game, you know what I mean? That's what I like to do.
Somebody was saying you being real humble, man. They said, "Nah, man, forget all that. You the king of the donks, man." It's hard for you to say it.
That's a lot of stuff understood don't have to be said. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just sit back and drink my juice and see what's going on. See how I drink like that.
I'm a wait because it's still burning a little bit. Hold on, I heard you say something. You know, and I'm a family guy. I know you're a family guy, man. So just let's give the family version of the answer to this question, right? You know, I'm not familiar with all these different rims, right? Where I'm from, man, we had just chrome rims. We didn't really go by a big name or whatever, man. Yeah. But I heard you say something that caught my attention, man. You said the Ruchis get you
coochie, man. Ruchi get you coochie, man. That's my rim partner. So that's my wheel manufacturer. So Ruchi Forge is wheel manufacturer based out of California. And you know what I mean? People knew about them a little bit, or whatever the case may be, and then they came and talked to me, and we worked something out. And you know what I mean? I got my own line of rims now. I got my Donkmasters signature line of wheels. Got Whip Game. ENT is the dealer for my wheels. But that's just something I do. You know what I mean? Ruchi, I elevate brands, and you know what I mean? They elevate me. So that's what it's about. It's about partnerships and stuff like that. So we elevate each other and keep it rocking.
No doubt, man. Yeah. And the coach, I'm gonna put a picture of myself and my partner, Kasho Rail up there. You see him with the fur on, with the Louis Vuitton hat on, and you know, he a real fly guy, man. He up in the DMV area. He actually went to your last event that you had up in I believe it was in Maryland, right?
Yeah, I had an event in Maryland in August.
Yeah, back in August, man. So you know, he's a Bentley guy, real laid back. Now I know you the Donkmaster, man, but do you currently own anything that is not a donk that you say, I'm stepping out with my lady, we're gonna be nice and smooth? Do you even rock like that?
Now I like all Chevrolet stuff. You know what I mean? I like dually trucks and you know what I mean. We got Lexuses and Mercedes and all that kind of shit. But I still like the old school Chevrolet to drive. But as far as like something new, you know what I mean, stuff like that, I something low key like that is cool with it. But you know what I mean, I don't own none of those. I drive them from time to time.
No doubt, no doubt.
But I do like them. You know what I mean? I do. You like Ferrari? I really like Ferraris. So that's what I really like.
Yeah.
A couple of my partners got some Ferraris, and I drive from time to time. I like the Ferraris. I like
them. Yeah. I got this thing, man. You know, my church, man, we believe in the vision board, right? So you make a board and you put things on the board, right? So my family, we have a vision board, and you know, I had the BMW i8 on my vision board at one time. And you said something key earlier, man. You start finding out about stuff, and now it's like, oh, it's something higher.
Yeah.
You know, because at one time I wanted a Honda Accord with a gold leather package.
Yeah.
That was my highest trim. So now I'm looking at, you know, I want to put the Lamborghini on the vision board, man. Is there a particular car setup or multiple cars that's on your proverbial vision board?
Yeah, as of right now, you know what I mean, it's a black-owned company. I think it's a fella named Patterson or something. He got a Tron. You know what I mean? That's something that he's building. And I talked with him at SEMA about it. So we're going to see if I'm going to come through in a Tron. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come through with something that nobody got. You know what I mean? And it makes 2,000 horsepower. I can fit in it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I talked to him at the SEMA show. So it's going to be something big that ain't nobody ever did before, and that's what I want. You know what I mean? I see the Bugattis, and I really don't want that. You know what I mean? That ain't really my cup of tea because I can run over them with a Z06 anyway. But if he comes through that Tron, then I'm with that. That's what I'm about. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see my man New York in your city, man. He must know about that Tron, apparently.
Oh, yeah. He was at the SEMA show. I talked to him for a long time.
Yeah. And I want to give a big shout out, man, to another dope show, man, Free Smoke. Yeah, Free Smoke guys, man. I see they in the chat, man. So I always want to, you know, salute, you know, other black folk that's doing really good things, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now I got another picture I'm gonna put up here. What's up with Turbo Start?
Okay, so Turbo Start is one of the battery companies, and they at first we did a sponsorship at first, and then we did a partnership as of now. So Turbo Start is a quality battery that's been around for 40-something years. I think they've been around about 50 years. And that's another thing I want to point out to everybody. All the stuff that I use on the vehicles that we build the vehicles with, all these companies have been around 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You know what I'm saying? So everything that y'all see me actually promote, I use. And I've been using for years. So, you know what I mean? That's just Turbo Start is one of the companies. That's the AGM battery that we've been using. Building these cars, and they last the longest. And you know what I mean? They got 3 years on them, free warranty, free returns, and we sell them right here at the shop. Turbo Start batteries.
Cool. So side note, Arc Motorsports. You write that Arc Motorsports.
I just talked to him the other day and tell him he need to put some gap sauce in them paint guns and to get that thing rolling. That's what he got to do.
Hey, look, so not to give away what I'm doing, you know, because I got to reveal it on my YouTube channel, but I have already told my people, you know, if it's coming out of Arc Motorsports, you know I got to have candy paint, right?
Oh, no, they paint wet. Now, you ain't got to worry about that. They paint be wet. It be shiny. It be glossy. They put it together, and they do it right. They take it to the metal. They do it right so there won't be no bubbles. You know what I'm saying? Won't be no runs. They stuff on point now. They stuff on point.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And something that myself and my co-host Carshow Rail, man, we're real big on family, man. He has a daughter. I have 2 daughters. I have a 7-year-old, and I have a daughter that'll be 2 years old April 2nd. Mm-hmm. I was scrolling down your page not too long ago, man, and I bust out laughing because I saw a video of you washing your daughter's hair.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, that was staged. Then I was like, nah, he a real family, man. Tell us about that, man.
Yeah, so I got 5 kids. So I got a 13-year-old, a 9-year-old, twins that's 7, and a 4-year-old. So I got real live 5 kids. Like on my stories and stuff, you know what I mean? Y'all might see me cooking or cleaning up or just doing stuff like that. A lot of times they be at the track with me. Y'all will see the kids running around the track. They on, you know what I mean? They on YouTube and stuff running around. They on a TV show, matter of fact, too. Help being around the shop, help me do stuff like that. Now, it's important to be in a kid's life as a father. So also on another thing, I have also started a Father to Father. I partnered up with the Father to Father charity
initiative.
Yeah, so that way, now that as a African American and kids and fathers are not present a lot of times. So instead of being a statistic, you don't want to break the cycle and be a real father. So that's the thing about it. You can't really be no weekend dad or nothing like that. You need to be you know what I mean? You need to be a real father. So that's the whole point of me showcasing it, because just like me, I grew up, I didn't have a father. I had uncles and stuff like that around me and pointing me to the race cars and stuff like that. And that's what worked for me. But you know what I mean? I'm a father, so I can't be out here being Donkmaster, traveling in the world and doing this and that and not take care of my kids. That ain't how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So you need to really sit down, be a father, teach us something. You know what I mean? Take time with them, and this what you need to do. That's very important for me.
Man, I'm so glad you said that, because literally, man, that's the same type of time that I'm on. My partner, Carshel Rail, and that's another reason that we're doing CARTALK TV, is to show that you can literally come from, I speak for myself, from abject poverty. I tell this story how the first house that I lived in, we didn't even have a bathroom in the house.
Oh, yeah.
We had an outhouse in, country, North Carolina. We had an outhouse, man. And to come from that, and I've been blessed, man, to build a house on a golf course here in North Carolina. Oh, yeah. And I only feel it's right for me. And I didn't grow up with a dad, kind of like what you're saying. I had a single mom. She had 3 kids, and she did the best that she could do. And I want to show people how to be a dad. Have I made mistakes? Absolutely, I've made mistakes as a dad, but I get better and better every day. What I would like to ask you now, man, like, what are those things that you face that can maybe pull you away from the family, and you got to kind of check yourself? What are some of those things that could kind of pull you away too much from the family?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff even with, you know what I mean, supporters, fans, anybody, people talking negative. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different things that kind of flip a switch. You know what I mean? Say, like, I'm a big dude. I'm 6'6", 280 pounds. You know what I mean? I work out, I'm strong. You know what I mean? Take jiu-jitsu, all this kind of stuff. If somebody says something crazy to me, right, I can pop out. And then now I'm locked up. Now my kids ain't got no daddy because I even got mad at what this person said. So that ain't what it's about. It's about, you know what I mean, staying focused, staying grounded. You know what I mean, weighs the pros and cons of each situation, and always take your time before you address something. So that's why a lot of times people don't see me respond to a lot of haters, because I got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 kids first and foremost. You know what I mean? We got businesses, we got entities, we got a lot of stuff going on over here that a lot of people don't realize that we actually got going on. So, you know what I mean, really just take your time and address it, you know what I mean, how it should be done, and roll out with it. That's just how I look at it.
Nah, that's dope, man. I love that approach, man. You gave your full measurements, man. You didn't let everybody know you wear a size.
No, they got to understand. Just you know what I mean? I don't mess with you, don't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? You just say, well, hey, what's going on? We all right, and I'm cool with it. That's just how I roll.
Yeah, I saw a video where Life with Corey, man, he had ordered some shoes, and I believe he said they sent the wrong size.
Yeah, Corey Pritchett. Oh yeah, he cool dude, man. I talk to him all the time.
Yeah. So I said, man, don't mess with a size 15. Good, it's gotta be hard to buy shoes, ain't it, brother?
Yeah, man. I wear size 15, man.
That's crazy, man. I know for me, man, I feel like I had big feet, man. I think when I was in 6th grade when it started, man. Do you remember how far back when you felt like, man, I got big feet?
Man, I was 13 and wore size 13, bro.
No way.
Yes, man. I was 13 and I wore 13, and my mama told me straight out the muscle, boy, you better get a job, boy. Cost too much. If you go, because you know back in the day, shoes only went from 6 to 13 in the book. So
right.
After 13, like, you had to pay extra. So
it's over.
Like, man, mama, what I'm supposed to do? She said, boy, you better get a job. You know what I mean? You better do something, because you out the book. Ain't no more.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more. So I ain't had no choice but to get a job and start making some money, and, you know what I mean, buy my own shoes. Because my mom tell me about the muscle. That ain't about to happen.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm looking at a video now, man, of just some highlights of things that you've been doing, man. And it kind of brings back to memory just when I first downloaded the Door Slammers 2. Yeah. And it took me back to 1989. I'm showing my age right now. It took me back to 1989, man, when I got the very first Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
Back in 1989. Do you have any memories of your first Nintendo?
Bro, I ain't got the Nintendo since like 91 or 90 or something like that, bro. I know for sure. But that's how it made me feel. You know what I mean? When that Nintendo was under that Christmas tree. And I remember back then, I think Nintendo was like $100 or something like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? And me, it was me and my 2 other brothers, and we had a Nintendo. And boy, that was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like a video game, bro, you can sit down and control the TV. That's what I thought. I'm like, I can sit in front of the TV and can control it. Like, I'm actually going to control what's on the TV. So that's what I always was thinking about it. That's what it felt like with the Donkmasters 2 video game. You know what I mean? Like, we actually sitting down playing a real live dunk on the video game. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's real, bro.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely phenomenal, man. That's why I kind of went back to it just now, man. Because if you sit here and just say, I have a video game, do you understand what that really means? You have a game that people can download right now.
Yeah, all over the world, all over the world. And that's another thing. Like right now on Donkmasters Drag Racing 2 been out for 5 years, right? They had all different kind of different celebrity people, influencers on the video game. Just the Z06 by itself has outsold all those people by 3 times. That's crazy, right? That's crazy.
I'm real big on video games, and I honestly had never heard of Donkmasters 2 until I saw you post it. So you got a point.
Well, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. So that's some analytics I take back to the head person, because and see what's going on with it. But oh yeah, that's something very big, and I appreciate it. And I'm just, you know what I mean? Thank the Lord that it's happening. That's all I can really do.
Yeah, and I knew it was gonna be a problem for me, man. When I ain't gonna tell them my business, man. I spent at least $100 in upgrades.
You gotta go fast, man.
I had to call a timeout. I said, hold on, baby. I told my wife, I said, man, I'm gonna win. I had lost. I was losing, right? Losing races. Yeah. I don't like to lose.
Oh no, me neither. I don't like losing either. So I got to win. So like right now, you know what I mean? If you need a tune-up, you can hit me in the DM. And I can get you for a small fee.
just for a small fee.
And I can guarantee you a number, and you can be real fast. Guarantee. I can guarantee you that.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you in the DM, and you know I can handle the little small fee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a little something, but it's gonna guarantee when you get some people gap sauce on the video game. I'm gonna guarantee you that.
Yes, sir, man. I'm a movie guy, man. I like the classic movies. Coming to America, right?
Oh yeah, that's me right there. I love that one. Yeah,
so there's a scene in the barbershop, man, where the barbers were talking, and the guy, he said, "You ain't never met Martin Luther the King."
Yeah.
And I had some friends of mine, and I told them that I met you in Memphis.
Yeah.
And they was like, "Man, you ain't met no Donkmaster." Yeah. You know, it kind of made me understand like how big of a force that you are. I didn't even realize that particular side of my family even was into that type of stuff. So like literally you're known by so many people, man. What has that been like being a celebrity?
You know what I mean? It keep me in perspective of what's next. Okay, so like right now everybody knows me because of the YouTube and you know what I mean, gap sauce and all that kind of stuff. All that's cool, but to me, it's like what's next? So can I be on a video game? Pop. Can I be on a TV? Pop. Next is the movie screen. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like, I just want to keep elevating the culture because it's not just about me. You know what I mean? Just like what you said, you haven't seen the video game until you see me talk about it. But once you've seen it, you've seen big wheel racing. You know what I'm saying? You've seen dunks, you've seen Chevrolets. It's not just about you seeing Donkmaster. You see everything else that's encapsulated with Donkmaster and all around Donkmaster. So it's just like, what's all next? And that's just what I'm about. You know what I mean? It feels good to be recognized all over the world and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It feels phenomenal, but I always like to go with what's next. What can I do bigger? That's how I think.
Yeah, well, I'm glad my family is here watching because now, hey, family, I know Donkmaster.
King Vapor, no Donkmaster. I had one time, right? I had an uncle call me. I had an uncle of a customer call me and said, "Nephew, you don't know no Donkmaster." And he put me on speakerphone. I said, "Oh, nephew, no Donkmaster on. Chillax. Oh, nephew, no the Donkmaster."
Heck yeah, man. But it's like that though, man. It's a transition. I'm sure it has been a transition from you at one time being able to go to Walmart, at one time being able to just post on social media, man. How have you handled that transition? Has it been a big transition or just it's been okay, a smooth transition?
Nah, you know what I mean? Everywhere I go, people know who I am. You know what I mean? Everywhere I go, everybody know who I am. It just having a team of people around me, you know what I mean, to kind of navigate some of the stuff works out really good. So some stuff I don't have to do as much. But you know what I mean? If I got to run down to Walmart right quick because my daughter needs some grease, you know what I'm saying? I go in there and they look. They go, as soon as they do like this, Oh, I already know. They know that. You know what I'm saying? I say, what's up? And keep on rolling. And you know what I mean? Sometimes I stop taking pictures, but I don't got no problems with it. You know what I mean? I love it. You know what I mean? They must support us. I'm cool with it. So
Yeah,
I'm cool with it.
and I can attest to that, man. I'm gonna tell you a story about, man, when I first saw you in Memphis. It was my first time seeing you.
Yeah.
So I've never told the world this story.
Okay.
So you know, you had to get to the track early. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I was gonna be a part of it, and I was with Demonology with little VIP pass and all that stuff, right? So Demonology told me, hey, pull around to the back gate. So, you know, I'm in you know, I go down the street, come back around, and I see a line of cars. Right, you laughing? You might know what I'm about to say.
I know you about to say. I know you about to say.
So I see a line of cars. So I'm like, okay, I'm in the right spot, Herman. I'm in the right spot. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, I get to I see you, and you know, opening the gate up and everything. And I get to the gate, and the dude locks the gate. I said, yo, I'm with Demonology, and I heard Donkmaster was like, I don't know him.
Yeah, I'm like, oh. Hey, people do that all the time. People do that all the time, bro. If we go to the track, them boys be trying to jump on the fence, do all that. And I look at them, I tell security, no, I don't know who that is, bro. No, hell nah. But you know what I mean? That just how it goes.
Man, when I got back in the car and got on the phone, I said, you are not going to believe what just happened. Donkmaster locked the gate. Boy, that joke was crazy, man. I said, but look, I said, I'm not gonna let that ruin my day. Lord, I'm still gonna keep Donkmaster on my prayer list.
Oh yeah. I locked the gate now. I ain't telling a lie. I told that fella to lock the gate real smooth. Cause once you see how many people's over there waiting. Cause if they were to see you rolling, or they go bum rush that gate, boy. I like, oh no, hell no.
Yeah. I thought that was funny, man. And you know, just and on that same note, man, you were talking about the team and everything, man. Tell me about the team outlook and how important your team has been, because it's not, we hear Donkmaster,
Yeah.
But we don't hear Donkmaster and the Pips.
Yeah. It ain't Donkmaster and the Pit, it's the team. So it's like, so we got, you know what I mean, we got a head up, we got the CEO, which is me. Then we got, you know what I mean, it goes to chain of command. We got media, we got the president, we got, you know what I mean, it's a whole, we got a manager, we got an event staff. It's a lot of different things, man. You know what I mean? We got the VP. So it's a lot. So it's like me, Country C, then, you know what I mean, Steve Moe, I see you coming on here, then my sister, you know what I mean, then my manager who's been manager for over 20 years. And it goes down to the videographers, you know what I mean? We got Ralph, we got G-Dog, we got a lot. So, you know what I mean? It is a lot. Then we got the teammates for the Skittle Pack and everybody, the customers stuff at the shop. So it's a big, you know what I mean? It's a big organization, and that's just some of the stuff that people see. So it's not actually people who run the websites, who ship out the products, who book the events. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different things that happen, you know what I mean, just to make this stuff possible. Because, see, even with this interview, you didn't talk to me at all until right now.
No, I thought I was getting the gate locked on me again.
Yeah, huh?
I thought I was getting the gate locked again.
Oh, no. You didn't get the gate locked. You talk to him, you talk to the head of the media, and then, you know what I mean, we make it happen. So it flows just like that. Now, so even with the NDRA, it's a whole nother staff included into operating that organization. And just like with the Big Wheel Network, with the network and the live streaming, it's a whole nother staff for that. So, you know what I mean? Just like the logistics, getting the cars, the 18-wheelers, booking hotel rooms, the flights, there's a lot of different things that, you know what I mean, that happen to make this stuff possible on how we do it.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I love it, man. I was watching this clip, man. I'm about to show this clip, man. You a serious dude on the track and everything, man, but you a hilarious dude too, man. I don't know if you ever did it. I do stand-up comedy myself, and I want to show you this right here, man. Again, I don't want to say cap. I don't want to say you was capping.
Oh no, you gonna see. We got a video.
Oh, it's on your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, we got a video. We gonna put it together and we gonna show the world what an oryx really do. And that's the African oryx. That's exactly what that is, the African oryx.
I saw this video, man. I said, Donkmaster is either crazy or he really gonna do what he said he gonna do. And your camera lady was saying, I bet you won't.
I'm from the country.
Oh, you country strong?
Who? Yeah, that's my woman right there, Denise. That's who took the video of that.
Yeah, and she was like, I bet you won't.
She double dog Debbie.
I double dog day. I bet you won't. So it sounds like she was betting on the African onyx.
Yeah, because man, I'm listening. The animal got to be 1,200-1,500 pounds. It might be 2,000. It's about big as a cow. And I ain't telling you a lie. It's about big as a cow. That thing big, man. That thing big. It got some horsepower or antelope power or whatever the hell that thing was, but it got some kick to it.
It might have some it might have some antelope sauce for you.
Yeah, it got that. But that was at a park in Florida called Wild Florida. That's what that was at.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And I'm not gonna take all your time, man. I just want to ask you again. What do you do to relax, man? I know you got your family, man, and you traveling. You got your traveling schedule, man. What does Donkmaster do, or Sage?
Oh yeah, the decompress. What I like to do is decompress. I go relax my lady. You know what I mean? I go relax, hang out, sit in the pool, go swimming. You know what I mean? Go get on the boat, go fishing. That's just like that's what I like to do. You know what I mean? That's what I do to decompress. You know what I mean? I trap my kids. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But just stuff. That's what I do to decompress. You know what I mean? Get in the jacuzzi, get in the pool, go swimming, and relax. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I tell you what, I know you got a busy schedule, man, and I know that Donkmaster is going to be in city to city, state to state.
You already know.
I really enjoyed what you did with the Hoonigans, man.
Oh yeah, we got more to come. You know what I mean? So that's something that's big and something that never been done before, and that's something they always wanted to do, but they just, you know what I mean? We just had to get our schedule line and make it happen. But we do have a schedule, so you know what I mean? March 13th. I will be in Daytona hosting the Big Wheel Woman bike show they do at the Hard Rock Hotel. It's the most exquisite bike show that's ever hit Daytona. I'll be down there hosting it with the Big Wheel Woman. And then March 20th, we got the race in Reynolds, Georgia with SRT Bree. And then March 27th, we'll be in Verona, California. Verona Dragway in California. And then April 3rd, Darlington, South Carolina. And then April 10th, you know, we'll be in Texas with a YouTuber call out with Demonology. Then April 17th, which is my birthday, we could be in Palm Beach, Florida. And that's basically the first half of the season. You know what I mean? It's every weekend. It's city to city. It's state to state. And you know what I mean? That's what we do. You know what I mean? If not, you catch me on YouTube on Donkmaster TV, on Instagram _Donkmaster, Facebook the Donkmaster. You know what I mean? We all over the place. So if you want to stay up to date, we got the schedule locked and loaded.
No doubt. And you know, I had a list of questions. You know, before any interview that I do, I always make sure I do my background research and everything. And I always say, what questions am I not going to ask? So I'm not going to ask the question, but I'm going to tell you what the question was.
All right, what do you got?
The question was going to be, are you going to beat Demonology?
I'm going to get Demonology. I will make sure. And listen now, if you been following Demonology just like me, right? Demonology had the track right now with carbon fiber doors on his demon because he got to race the dunk on 26. Because he know I'm putting something new in there. He know. That's why he had yellow belly pressure right now. Demonology, when you see this later on, I see you at yellow belly. You're unloading that car with them carbon fiber doors on it. And I'm watching because I already know what he gonna do. You know what I mean? We go race in Texas on April 10th. I beat him the first time. He beat me the second time. But we're going back to Texas, and I'm gonna make sure I get some gas on that. There you go. It's gonna start the bubble. It's starting to bubble. You got all white on. You might want to change the pants to black or something, because
I'm getting hot.
It might come out. It might come out of there.
Yeah, it's getting a little hot, man. So I know Demonology. I had him a little bit of that, man. You forgot one thing on Demonology car, man. He got a carbon fiber trunk too.
So he got a carbon fiber door and trunk.
Yeah, he got the trunk first. And then he just put the doors on carbon fiber.
So when I leave here, when we get off here, I'm going to make sure I call my main man at NASA to make sure, put the GPS scope on him. Let me see what he's doing at his racetrack. And I can guarantee, make sure I got to beat him this time. I can't have Demonology putting all this lightweight stuff on the car, and I'm on 26-inch rims. Now, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. God dang.
I'm just saying, man, I follow Demonology, man. I was watching this channel, and I was like, oh, man, he got the carbon fiber trunk. Then I saw the doors. He got a carbon fiber doors. I was just like,
he done send the car to New York and put a elephant motor in the car. He done put a elephant motor in the car.
I think he could have saved money by just drinking some Slim Fast shakes.
Yeah, because he a pretty stout dude.
Yeah.
He got to do something. He got to do something. I'll bring horsepower. I can guarantee I'll bring a lot of horsepower, and then we will get it rocking. You know what I'm saying? I can't let it go down like that. I'm not gonna let it go down like that.
No doubt. And you know, I I did want to hear your take on the whole thing, man. But it's like, what racer is gonna say, "Nah, I'm gonna lose, man"?
You crazy as hell. You talking to the Donkmaster. I ain't trying to lose nothing. I'm trying to slap fire out demonology. That's what we're trying to do. He got all that stuff in the car, and I don't care about it at all because I got real life horsepower, and I'm gonna put it to the ground. This is what I'm gonna do. I don't like to lose. I despise losing. I hate it, bro. I'm not with that. That's not what I do. You know what I mean? That real life winner stuff. That's what you like right now.
Yeah. And let me tell you my claim to fame out of Memphis, man, that I'm the only man in the world. I know you outside the box and these things that you've done that nobody's ever done. Let me tell you my little short list of things that nobody has ever done.
Okay.
I'm the only man in YouTube and drag strip race history to race a hybrid against a Lamborghini Aventador with TJ Mead and Mentor driving.
Okay.
A Lamborghini Aventador with Demonology driving.
Yep.
And I'm the only guy to call out by accident Mod Defame and race him in a manual Hellcat.
And you beat all of them?
Well, I didn't say who won or lost. Now, hold on. We're not. Hold on. Now. Let me take my crown. You're gonna get king upset now.
You weren't scared of racing. You weren't scared of racing. What you said?
I was not afraid to step up to the line, and I say all that to say, I've been watching you guys do the donk racing, man, and I see all of the talking before, hours and hours of talking, and then I mess around and don't even see a race.
Yeah. That's why you can't include. That's why don't say y'all. That's why I say the NDRA is the only way. If we at a track, if you see anybody around me that's with me, we go race. You know what I mean? It ain't we go talk trash. And yes, they already know we gonna race. You know what I mean? You can't include it as a whole. I just making sure they understand that when they see the Skittle pack pull up, then that's how it's go down. You know what I mean? We race everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, we race. So that's what we want to make sure we can talk trash or whatever the case may be. But with NDRA, you make one test pass and on your ass. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. You know what I mean? One test pass. And I'm on your ass. That's it. No, we not running up and down the track all day long, talking. That man, put the money together. One test pass, cuz let's get it right. That's what I want to do, and that's how it's gonna go down.
No doubt, man. Just kind of wrap things up, man. I know we got season 2 Donkmaster TV coming up, man. Any little gems you want to drop on Donkmaster TV season 2?
We got something big. You know what I mean? See, last year y'all got to see 30 minutes. So this year it's gonna be a little bit longer. I can tell you all that. And I can also tell you that it's going to be more episodes. And I can also tell you that it's real live taping. It's a real television show. And that's about all I can tell you until next couple weeks we see what's going on. But we're going to start dropping stuff every week now. You know what I mean? We was on vacation a little bit, had to get stuff together with everything. So now we back in motion. And y'all going to start seeing everything go down. And we can start showing y'all a little bit more of what's going on.
No doubt, man. I better email Art Motorsport and say, man, how can I get on Donkmaster TV right quick?
You got to sign the waiver. Mr. G-Bot already know. He go sign the waiver. Art Motorsport, they signed the waiver. I'm going to make sure we put the waiver in the mail, and that's all they got to do. Just meet up there at Art Motorsports. You know what I mean? After they finish wash you down and Big Jerry get your body work right, just sign the waiver. And you know what I mean? You be on television all over the world, just like everybody else was, man.
Well,
you know what I mean? That's what it's about.
Well, on that note, I'm going to sign the waiver, and on behalf of myself, E-Vapors, my co-host, Carshow Rail, man, we really just want to thank you, brother, for taking the time to come to our platform and uplift our platform, because literally everything you do, it goes up, man. And I know that our CARTALK TV is going to do nothing but go up, man. So thank you so much, man.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate if y'all help me, you know what I mean, and get me to talk to the people, because just like I said, we got a lot of stuff going on in 2021. And like I said, everybody can follow me on YouTube, Donkmaster TV, Facebook, The Donkmaster, Instagram, _Donkmaster. And we got some big things going down, man. So everybody stay tuned.
No doubt, man. With that being said, man, they ain't Donkmaster. I could go for a whole nother hour, man. I know you got things to do, man. And you know, I'm doing my best to get out of king mode and not challenge the Donkmaster. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no King Kong, no Godzilla match tonight.
Oh, you can try. You can do it long as you want to bet a little blue cheese. It's on. If you bring the I8, now I'm gonna try to tell you what's gonna happen. There you go. You already know how it go. You know how it go. King Vapor is on the rock.
No doubt, man. Hey, I appreciate you, brother, man. You have a great evening.
You too, bro.
All right.